Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Chatting with Wisdom. And I'm Gigadomi Gunkwe, talking Feather Woman, and I am your host. And I am also known as Roly Lair, Holistic Life and Wellness Coach. In this quick update, I'm introducing Tammy Drost, who's one of our speakers for the 6th Annual Women Inspiring Women Conference for March 2023. This annual conference is a 3-day virtual event meant to provide transformation and connection to women all over the world. With 22 speakers joining us from all over the world. The theme this year is Embrace Learning to Express Yourself. Tammy is an award winning business and brand strategist and 2022 top 10 business coach with 20 plus years experience as business and brand strategist, marketing executive, creative director, and head of operation in agency, corporate, and nonprofit environments. Tammy recognized that regardless of the industry, regardless of the industry and asset size, organizations faced similar challenges. Through a 360 approach, she implemented award-winning solutions for large, complex corporations and tailored them to small businesses. The Business 360 method equips female entrepreneurs with knowledge, strategies, and tools, resources, and support to build a strategic and integrated business foundation. Tammy speaks about business, brand marketing, leadership, and confidence. During the conference, Tammy will be sharing Stop Apologizing and Start Leading with Confidence. Welcome, Tammy. How are you?
Good, and how are you? Thanks for
Good.
having me.
So, welcome to our 6th annual. Super excited that you are here. And so, tell me, where are you from?
I'm originally from Endicott, New York, which was it was the birthplace of International Business Machines, IBM, and a huge shoe factory. And I spent about 19 years there, and then another 20 in Connecticut, in Litchfield County, Connecticut. And in 2014, I came back to upstate New York.
Beautiful. Wonderful. So you're in our time zone.
Yes, yes, East Coast.
That's always helpful because it's like, where, and what time is it over there? So I love that. So tell me one quirky or unusual thing about yourself.
Uh, I was one of those people who didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. So I ended up with a degree on the creative side in design and illustration, and I was three credits short of also having a business and marketing degree. So my approach in business is really I really bring the left side and the right side of the brain together, and I tend to be a more strategic person, and I work about 2 to 3 moves ahead. So it's a nice combination of it helps me understand the creative side and the business side. And I would say another quirk is I have a rule about reading books. For every business book or for every personal book that I read, I have to read a business book. So I alternate between the fun stuff and the business stuff.
Love it. And a lot of times people do the opposite, right? So they're always doing like the self-learning, but it's like being able to kick back and relax. So I love how you have that combination. That's beautiful. So my last question is, why did you sign up as a speaker for this year's conference?
I love to participate in any type of event where it's all about women supporting women, women growing other women. As I was growing up in my career, I didn't always have that support. It tended to be the men that were opening the door, the men that were offering opportunities and coaching and mentoring. And, in the corporate world, I was in the corporate world during a time of where when a woman did get to the top, um, she was one of the few, and often she didn't help the other women along. So I saw that, and I always wanted to, make a difference with other women when it comes to coaching and mentoring. I've coached and mentored a lot of women over the course of my career, and now I work with female entrepreneurs. So it's kind of a natural fit, and the course that I'm teaching, Stop Apologizing, Start Leading with Confidence, is all about building self-confidence and building some of those basic leadership skills.
And what's really interesting is it's about building those, but they're already there within
Mhm.
us, right? So like that's the part that I always find really interesting is that it's already there, and a lot of times those the people who are the most meek and most quiet are the ones that are the most powerful because they have this innate voice within them that is able to, and once they can actually open it up and be confident, it is incredible the leaps and bounds that they can join.
I know, a lot of women suffer, I think, with imposter syndrome and second guess themselves with things. And, we're not all born confident. We kind of grow into it. So it's a good topic, I think, for this event. And that's, for me, that's what it's about. It's helping other women along in whatever way that looks like.
And it's incredible how we can actually pull together and um, a bunch of strangers. So by the end of the weekend, it's no longer a bunch of strangers. And that's one of the things that I love about the conference. So a lot of times people think that, oh, okay, another summit. And so the people are going to be talking at them. But we really have this interactive approach with the conference that allows the women to be able to participate and ask questions, or in a lot of case, and especially this particular conference, is that we have a lot of interactive speakers that are going to be, it's going to be working and conversational, teaching. All the things that are going to be happening are going to be together, as opposed to just listening to the lesson and then going off and finding something else. And not to dismiss anything like that, because recordings are great. It allows you to be able to go in at your own time, but being able to have that interaction, I think, really helps us grow. And so being able to be present during the conference is always one of the things that I super recommend. Although there are recordings, we want to make sure that people come and show up live and have that interaction.
Yeah, I think that, events like these are fantastic because it really does create a sisterhood. I've seen lifelong friendships emerge from events like this. So it's worth it to attend and to meet other women and figure out how you can support one another in whatever way that looks like.
Yeah. And it's great with this being our sixth annual, is that we have women that have already signed up, that have been here since the beginning, that have attended the initial three that were in person, and then have continued on virtually. And it's incredible to see that connection. It's like, oh, I get to go and hang out with Tammy for the weekend because like we met her like 6 years ago, and so like I can't wait for us to be able to get together and have conversations. And so it's great, and I'm looking forward to being able to connect with more women around the world and having that. So registrations are open for the early bird. So we invite you to come on in and join us for this 3-day live event. And for everyone, we will talk soon. Bye for now.